A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2 games to none. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the now veteran left-hander Jay Happ. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Noriaoki will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these guys got to be feeling a little shell-shocked right now coming into Game 3. Almost like they don't even know what hit them. They were so good all year at home, and then to go out and lose the first 2 games of a 5-game series, that's never a good sign. So I think you have to look at this game and be worried about guys pressing them, trying to make up for those 2 losses in one at-bat, and that might make things worse.
Ready now on 1-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first from Masturis is there, and quickly there's one gone. So a good slider there to get the ground out, as he'll hope for more of that moving forward as we give you a look at the scouting report. Alcides Escobar will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
First offering on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. There to take it is Batista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Billy Butler will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. KC down in order. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
And these guys come into this game 3 riding high. Remember, they were the underdogs in this series. They're not supposed to be winning right now. But they went out and took both of the first 2 games on the road in that hostile environment. Jeez, now you get to come home looking to finish the job here in style and move on to the next round.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Into the box, Eddie Velasquez. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Comes set, now the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 pitch. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Batista. It's ball four.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Ready? Now the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping in the right-handed bat of third baseman Brett Lowry. Now here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now. Set, now the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Eric Hosmer leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Now the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
3-1 now.
3-1.
Due up next is Salvador Perez. The 3-1 now to Hosmer. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Salvador Perez will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Get the double play.
Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The next pitch. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. And, oh, it ties up Reyes. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, this isn't going to go into the scorebook as an error, but it probably does cost him the double play. He was lucky to get a handle on that thing just in time to get the out at first.
Alex Gordon will step in now. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knee. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of him.
Here comes a 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Omar Infante will stand in for the first time here. First pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here it comes now to Infante. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. Here he comes on 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Lorenzo Kane will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Batting ninth.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 KC. Colby Rasmus will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for Toronto, center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
The pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Deoner Navarro will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
1-1 on the way. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Here's the 1-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Kane will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Oh, and he throws it away.
I'll tell you, this manager, he's probably seen enough. The two things you've got to avoid, walks and errors, and we've seen both here this inning.
Meiser will get his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
One out and a runner on second base. Now the 3-1 home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And it's definitely still early here, but he's got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. It doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp so far.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Gordon has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eddie Velasquez.
Eddie Velasquez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and beat you up.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here it comes, 3-0. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Let's go, DJ.
First pitch coming. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Noriaoki will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A 2-1 offering. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Alcides Escobar waits on deck. The 3-1 coming. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Strikeout and a soft liner here. And he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Batista when we come back. It's the Royals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And here is Jose Batista now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Let's do it,
Batista waits on the 2-1. swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that ball is out of here. And the home half of the third starts with a home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Batista. His first homer here in the series. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Payoff pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Brett Lawrie.
Brett Lawrie will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1 now to Lawrie. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Colby Rasmus waits on deck. Now the 3-1. And he misses, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Colby Rasmus will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Pause, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
From the stretch, And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Infante for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Batista home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a swing, and he didn't quite get all of this as it's sent out to Batista in right. And he's got it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Batista is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Alex Gordon will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Deoner Navarro will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Navarro waits the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Meiser Iztari.
Meiser will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. Grounded foul off to the right side. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner on first with one out now. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He waits, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here comes the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. One, 2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Not really all that tough a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Stepping in now, Eddie Velasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short, and he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Comes set, now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
He's set, now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
ready with the 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Turning to look is Gordon, but not to worry. This one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, and it's now 5-3.
And on 3-1, you don't want to walk him and load the bases. And he knows that at the plate, so he was just sitting back and waiting for this one. He turns it into a 3-run bomb.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. And he'll take a look at ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
3 runs already home here. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Three and 0 now to Batista. Swing and a line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-3 Toronto. Omar Infante will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Here it comes now to Infante. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Scoop by Encarnacion, and he holds on. A nice play at first base to record the out.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Picked up by his Turris. On to first, and that's rolling now, 2 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. KC down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Wade Davis is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Melky Cabrera will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
2-0 on the way. Here's a ground ball heading for the hole, and it'll be out of reach for the shortstop Escobar. It's a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Now, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Brett Laurie will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And here's the first pitch. Runner goes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's just the old high hard one right there. Up and out of the zone. You know, those always seem to look good coming right in there at eye level, but it's so hard to get on top of.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
So 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And standing in is the catcher, Deandre Navarro. Here's the first offering. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-0 on the way. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Great play to Spirit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Meiser Asturias will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Nori Aoki will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
2-0's the count.
So he's going to have to come out of the game now, as he appears to have injured that left shoulder on the previous play. Shoulder injuries, never a good thing for a baseball player, but hopefully it's not a serious one. Dustin McGowan will be summoned now to take over following the injury. The 2-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 2-1 home. That's hard hit back up the middle. Reyes has got it. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Okay, pitch down.
He waits, now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. From the stretch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the DH, Billy Butler. First offering on the way. Fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Runners on first with one down. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. Jose Reyes will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, designated hitter, Eddie Velasquez.
Eddie Velasquez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on. But he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The next pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jose Batista will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Gary Rivera is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Gary Rivera.
Alex Gordon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here comes the 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
All right.
3-2 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. 3-2, here it is. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Omar Infante will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Batista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Lorenzo Kane will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Let's turn two.
First pitch coming. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. First and second now, one man out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-0 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Batista is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Noriaoki will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now the 2-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count, bought himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
Sergio Santos will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Alcides Escobar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Sit down now.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him. All right. All right. We'll call him.
Here comes the 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Maybe you worry about about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Don't give up the run.
2-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Batista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the preliminary seventh-inning stretch.
Tim Collins will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tim Collins.
Melky Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Melky Cabrera.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And now a pitch on the way. Now a sharply hit ball and maybe a chance to get that run right back as that's through into right field for a leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 0 on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Ready on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Here now the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a risky proposition right there. He's moving at top speed just to get to this thing, but once you get into foul territory, all bets are off. You got to worry about the walls, the railings, security guards, even bullpens in some places. So that's really a heck of a play to get all the way over there and dive to make this catch.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Keep the inning alive, guys.
Here's a 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. One and one coming to Rasmus. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 one more time. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2 home. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. Boy, he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Here's the full count offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
DeYonder Navarro will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Set now to pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now the 1-0. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Count, the pitch. 2-1 now.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Talk about a missed opportunity there. I think this pitch catches him out on his front foot, and that's an at-bat he'll wish he had back.
Meiser Asturias will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 5-4. Billy Butler will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Kansas City, the designated hitter, Billy Butler.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Eric Hosmer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. One 0. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now that's back up the middle, and it'll get on through for a base hit. Tying run at first now with one gone.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Salvador Perez will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. Like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here he comes on 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Alex Gordon will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Here's the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Jared Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Royals. Number 1, Jared Dyson.
Omar Infante will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Make him hit the ground.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes now to Infante. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Hard hit towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And he is in to score as well. A big hit here late on, and it's broken our tie game and given him a 2-run lead.
In that situation, you're hoping for a base hit to give your team a chance for the lead. But when you drive in both runs and end up on third base, your team is going crazy right now.
Phil Fugate will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Phil Fugate.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now is Lorenzo Kane, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
1-0 on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Runner on third, 1 away. Maybe the thinking here is, we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
Now the 2-0 home. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
One out and a runner on third. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A key pitch coming up right here.
With 2 strikes and a base open, you've got to know you're not necessarily going to see a strike here. So make sure you don't give away the at-bat by chasing something out of the zone.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with 1 out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 7, the Blue Jays 5. Jarrett Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Benito Denton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 21, Benito Denton.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jose Reyes.
He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Here it comes. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Aoki is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And now on the mound, this is where you need to get into that mindset of putting these guys away. You're up 2 here on the road, and a nice 1-2-3 inning here could pretty well take this crowd out of the ballgame.
Eddie Velasquez will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. One out, nobody on. The next pitch. Oh, and excuse me, swing there as this is looped toward the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. First offering on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Two out, nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second home run of the game, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Robert Keogh will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And he struck him out. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion home run. Ninth inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Nori Aoki will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Nori Aoki.
Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. .30 pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
R.A. Dickey will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
R.A. Dickey.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Billy Butler will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Let's get out of the inning now.
Now the first pitch. On the ground to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw gets him 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Don't let him score now.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches. That's a take one for the team right there.
Comes set. Now the pitch. In the air to center. Rasmus is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 7, the Blue Jays 6. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Melky Cabrera will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Melky Cabrera.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Third baseman number 13,
Brett Lowry will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Colby Rasmus will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one, and the Royals are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far, as this one is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 7-6. So long from Toronto.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tim Collins. Credit the save to Greg Holland. Loss goes to Sergio Santos. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.